Hello Sagittarius, and welcome to your channeled message, where we will identify current energies at work in your life. And we will begin with some oracle cards. Unbound, releasing soul patterns, contracts, and past lives. So if you've been going through things that feel really heavy, a lot of different things, career, medical, family, romantic, just a lot of it's like multiple lessons at the same time, and it's like, gosh, give me a break already, universe. I don't know how much I can take at the same time. You're actually, it's almost like you're going through multiple timelines at the same time. And it's like, you know how you can do your bachelor's degree online or whatever, and you can take the not advanced, if you can take the expedited course where you can get it in not 2 years but just 1 year or 6 months. That's kind of what you're doing, and it's like you're doing all of this work at an expedited pace, and you I hate to say it like this because it sounds so terrible, but you chose to do it this way so that you could get to happiness quicker. Okay? Because you were like, yeah. And I mean, it sounded good on paper. Yeah, like if I can handle that. If I just go through all of this in 2021, then by 2022, everything will be golden, and I'll be happy, and I'll be loved, and I'll have my abundance. But you didn't factor in emotions, okay? So you are releasing soul patterns. You are releasing contracts and past lives. So we're talking multiple lives where in the past you wanted to go through just one theme in that life, and then in the next life it was just one theme. Well, in this life you're healing all of that at once at an expedited pace. So you're like beast mode through the healing, beast mode through the shadow work, beast mode through the conquering fears, handling darkness. So for one, congratulations, because if this was a game, you're like master level nearly, okay? Next we have harmony, power, self-confidence, productivity. And I get that perhaps in the past you felt powerless. You felt like you lacked self-confidence, and you felt your life was out of harmony. So you're actually regaining all of that back. And maybe you felt like you needed to go through all of that stuff as a way of like hulking out, like proving to yourself, I can handle this. I'm stronger than everyone else thinks. I'm stronger than I think. And deep within, you knew you could handle it. And it was just getting into a state of trusting yourself, trusting the universe, trusting the divine, that there is a bigger plan. And you kind of had to see that. You had to be broken all the way down before you realized that there was a path for you to follow, but you wouldn't have followed that path until the toxic things were taken away. First you have the King of Cups, okay? King of Cups is kind, very honorable, responsible, and respected, considerate. So for some reason, I feel like you had an issue with feeling vulnerable, and it may be the masculine side of you. So you can be male or female, it doesn't matter. Either you've had issues in your romantic life, or just the masculine side of you kind of took over, and that was so that you could strong arm through all of these situations that you went through, and you felt that allowing your emotions out made you vulnerable, and that's because people took advantage of them in the past. You may have been the overgiver, thinking that if you just gave and gave, people would realize your worth, and then they would reciprocate. Okay, and you're finding out that it doesn't happen that way, because everyone else is on their own journey. Okay, just as you're on your own journey, they're on their own journey. It's almost like you had to do that to understand that that's not love. Overgiving is not love. Overgiving is just as toxic as overtaking. Next we have the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is just, fair, very intelligent. This is a warrior, okay? Strong beliefs, idealistic, has high principles. And I feel like that's the energy you stepped into. You went from being the overtaker into saying, I'm not dealing with this anymore. You became your own self-advocate. You cut people off when you saw that they were not treating you correctly. And you were very upfront about it. You were like, this is how you're treating me. I'm not going to deal with it. It's not respectful. Bye. So now it's like you've learned, and you are learning, because I feel like it's an everyday learning thing. You're learning to balance your emotions. You're learning to balance your logic. You're learning to trust your emotions more. You've always had spot on intuition, but there have been situations where you flat out said, I don't want that to be true, so I'm going to ignore it and give this person the opportunity to prove me wrong. Well, they always proved you right, okay? But it did cause you pain because you were right. Page of Wands. Page of Wands is active, playful, imaginative. This is youthful, folly. This is who you were in your childhood. And it's someone who wants to give their trust. You want people to be good. You want people to be honest. You want people to be fair and trustworthy. And so you gave them that energy, hoping that they would give it back to you. So now it's just about being discerning with your energy, creating healthy boundaries, letting people prove themselves to you, okay? Getting back to who you were in your youth, doing the healing, which you are doing, and I feel that. You have the Queen of Wands, okay? So Queen of Wands is your energy. That's fire energy. Strong, courageous, vibrant, creative, wise, intuitive. So you're getting back to yourself. After doing, I feel like, this trek around the globe in search of who you are, where you come from. You may have felt like an outsider your entire life, and you're searching for love, you're searching for validation, you're searching for security. Not that you would ever admit to anyone that you felt that way, because I feel like on the outside you've got this exterior like, I don't need you, I don't, you're getting back to yourself, you're trusting your intuition, you're trusting your mission. You know that you are bigger than yourself, okay? Like, you're needed, and you're just trying to figure that out. So King of Earth, King of Pentacles. This is so interesting. So you've got the King of Cups, Queen of Swords, and then King of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. So you've got two couples here, which is very interesting. King of Pentacles is someone who is sensible, fair, honest, traditional, stable, down to earth, very nurturing in his partner. So it's almost like you are learning to balance feminine and masculine in earth, masculine in water, feminine in air, feminine in fire. So you're learning to balance masculine and feminine in all of these different elements, okay? Which makes you're getting to that master level. And I feel that sometimes you feel overtaken. You're very empathic. You have very healing energy. When you're in control of it, when you're not in control of it, I feel like you alienate yourself, you hermitize yourself, because it feels like it overtakes you, and it probably drains your energy. I feel like these are also guides. Looking at this King of Earth, he has the antlers. I feel like you're connected to nature. You probably look to nature for solace. If you don't already, I feel like you should start. Going outside, looking to the sky, looking to the earth, just going outside and being with animals, being with nature. It's going to be very calming to you. Transcendence. Transcend your mind's limitations and allow your soul's light to truly shine. Because the thing is, you're becoming the unicorn. You're becoming the magical creature that you are. And it took all of these insane situations to bring you to this point where you're like, I'm pretty freaking amazing because I went through all of this stuff and it didn't harden me. It actually softened me. And it wouldn't have done that to everyone. That's what makes you so special. Because you've released these soul patterns, these contrasts, consciously, and past lives, and you're creating the future for what you know it needs to be. You're trusting divinity, you're trusting your intuition, and you're becoming that healer. You're becoming that guide, okay? So that's what I have for you today, Sagittarius. I hope it resonated, and I'll see you next time.